Every day in the USA, people find themselves in court.
All right, State of Washington and Thomas Cordway, 23-1-318-8.
And Mr. Cordway is online. I understand from my discussion with him that he was going to either be requesting to go pro se or requesting an attorney.
Oh, did I say pro se? I said that? No.
Go ahead.
I apologize, Your Honor. I'll wait my turn.
And Mr. Cordway wanted to address the court.
All right, Mr. Cordway, you're
Yes.
set for jury trial next week. What's your request?
The fact is that I'm in question not ineffective of counsel, but effective assistance of counsel. I have no idea where my case is going, nor have we talked about strategies. I gave him a numerous of points to go check out so we could get some more facts and findings for this case. And I haven't even heard the conclusion. I don't even know if we're going left or right, and what's the strategy? I can't go to trial with this guy. I'm
Mr.
facing
Cordway?
11 years in prison, Your Honor.
Mr. Cordway, when's the last time you met with your attorney?
It's been a couple weeks, and I haven't talked to him for about, I don't know, 3-4 weeks probably.
Okay, well, it's your responsibility to stay in touch with your attorney.
Okay.
So what is it? What is it that hasn't been done?
Well, I can name 3 things right off the
Well, let's hear
from the
them.
very beginning. When he was appointed my case 4 or 5 months ago, whenever it was, 6 months ago, I said, hey, I need your investigator to go talk to Miss Blevins and have a conversation with her, ask her what happened, because when he comes back 2 months from now and goes and talk to her, she's going to have a different story. And so I wanted them to see that's what was going to happen. I have no idea if no one's even went and came and talked to her. So, I mean, there's one, I don't even know what our stance is for even going to trial. You know, there's none of it makes any sense to me. I got proof of this lady that she never was assaulted. She don't got bruises, scratches, or anything on her the next day and 5 days afterwards of her. My wife was still living there. She took videos of her. She didn't have a mark on her, but she says I headbutted her. I asked my attorney to file a motion for also a pro hearing so we can have a hearing if there's enough evidence to even go to trial, because I don't believe there is. And he didn't file none of that paperwork either.
All right, I don't hear any basis to relieve Mr. Morrison of his obligations to represent you. So
we're
if
talking
you're asking,
about the effectiveness of counsel by the
Mr.
Sixth
Cordway?
Amendment, Your Honor. That is what I'm entitled to. I don't believe. Okay, you know what? I apologize. I'm facing 11 years in prison. I don't want to do 11 years in prison. He's not taking this case as serious that I'm taking it. I just had a daughter. I've been raising this little girl out here. And I have a life. I'm not trying to leave none of that. I don't put my life in that man's hands, Your Honor. I can't do it.
Okay, well, I'm not, you haven't given me a basis to relieve
We're not
Mr.
ready
Morrison.
for trial. We're not ready
Mr.
for trial.
Cordway,
Yes,
I
sir.
heard your motion
Okay.
and I denied it.
Okay. I never filed a motion. That's coming tomorrow.
Well, I just heard your oral motion just now and I denied it.
Okay. I never asked for one.
You just wanted to talk endlessly without any point.
No, I wanted it all on record that this is a sole case of ineffective of counsel.
Okay. Well,
I
you
need
haven't
help
even met
here.
with your
He's not
attorney for the
helping me.
last 3 or 4
He's not
weeks.
helping
Mr.
me.
Cordway.
I live in another state. I can't go
I-
over there.
Okay, it's time for you to stop.
Okay.
So we're set for trial next week. Where are we, counsel?
He's fired. I go pro se. I'm not dealing with this attorney. I'm not dealing with him. I do not trust this attorney to take me to court, and I'm facing.
Mr. Cordway, I muted you. I heard I heard you fire your attorney. I'm not relieving Mr. Morrison.
Your Honor, I don't know what defense's position is on the case at this stage. But what I will say is the prosecutor, Mr. Lervold, is in a trial all next week and is unavailable to try this next week. So I think there's good cause for continuance, and we'd be asking the court to continue for that reason.
That's my understanding as well. I spoke with Mr. Lervold yesterday. There would be no objection to that. All right. We are ready to go to trial. Mr. Cordway, I just need you to schedule an appointment with me to discuss your concerns.
Mr. Corway, you're in court and you need to behave like you're in court. I understand you're angry, but you need to act like, and you're muted at this point, and you're probably lucky you're muted. Otherwise, I'd probably be finding you in contempt based on what it looked like you just said. Okay, I'm going to find good cause to continue the matter. Mr. Lervold is in State versus Nelson next week, which is a case that is, let's see, at least 3 years old on its 15th trial setting. And that is the court's priority for next week. So I'm finding good cause to continue this matter. Mr. Cordway, you're ordered to meet with Mr. Morrison between now and trial assignment. And so you're ordered to meet with him on between now and, let's see, I'm going to set this to April 25th. That'll be at 9 o'clock in the morning. That's at the Cowlitz County Hall of Justice. You're ordered to appear in person then. Between now and then, and I've muted you, Mr. Cordway. Between now and then, you're ordered to meet with Mr. Morrison. On the 25th, if you decide you still want to go pro se, or if you hire counsel between now and then, you can either appear with your hired counsel, or if not, if you want to proceed pro se, the court will have a discussion with you about that on the 25th.
So, Your Honor, the 25th is a review. That's not the trial date.
No, that's for trial assignment.
Okay.
But I want to give Mr. Cordway a couple weeks which is plenty of time to go in and talk with Mr. Morrison about the case, or hire his own attorney if he wants to do that, or decide to represent himself if he wants to do that. Those things are things he'll have to think about, and he can be back on the 25th and we can discuss where we're going to go from there.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That one's at 9 or 10:30. I apologize.
9.
9 a.m. So, Mr. Cordway, I understand you're upset today. You need to just take a step back, and we'll see you again on the 25th. That didn't go well.